Hey beautifuls, welcome to your reading. Okay, so in today's reading, we are going to look at what gets them so excited about you. So obviously we're going to go into a lot of like sexy cards. I have a lot of sexy decks, but we're going to go into some like feelings as well and kind of intertwine them together. So if you guys have never been to a pick a card, what you're going to do is you're going to use your intuition to help guide you into one of these cards, okay? So this is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. And I will go ahead and put the timestamps down below, and you guys can go there, and I will see you in your reading. Hey beautifuls, welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get super relaxed and comfortable as we dive into your reading. Okay, so I really love this card. Ecstasy, yielding, rapture, bliss. I don't know if you guys have heard that song, Ecstasy. It's been all over Instagram and like TikTok and all over the place. It's a really kinky ass song, so you may want to listen to it. Actually, the connection with that song, I'm just gonna tell you kind of about it. It's very dominant, submissive. It's very I control you, I own you, but she likes it. And but it's actually interesting because in the song it's like I just want to be your sweetheart, come here, like fucking give me your heart, or something like that. Like it's very like intense. So not only is like the sex intense, it's also like the eye contact's intense, like the feelings intense. It's very intertwining. Okay, so what gets them so excited about you? So this is very fantasy. This is very dreamy. This is very different than other people. There's like a softness in her approach with her hands. Her eyes are very like waiting for a message or waiting for certain words. Something about this. She's in like a moment of surrender. Like it's a very soft, sexy surrender that I feel like you have that radiates off of you. We have butterflies. So butterflies are a sign of great depth of transformation throughout your life. So I feel like you have went through a lot, you've grown up a lot. And 27 is obviously 9 together, and it's the old soul. It is very wise. So what gets them excited about you is there's like a blissful state of ecstasy, and it's deep, and the spirit, it's like kind of like this isn't the first connection here. This isn't the first time connecting because this old mature energy is coming off. So what we're going to do now is we are going to we're going to go deeper into some images here on what gets them so excited about you. We have the 7 of Cups, lots of kissing. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 4 of Swords. This card is really hot to me. It's like one of the hottest cards in the deck for me. Just my thoughts. Okay, so 5 of Wands. We have water, we have air, we have fire, we have a major arcana card. We have a lot of different feelings this person actually has for you. It's very complex, actually. 7 of Cups, very fantasy-like, very dreamy, very intuitive, lots of imagination, lots of curiosity, lots of daydreaming. What gets them excited, I think there's a lot of kissing involved. There's a lot of connection through kissing and your lips on their lips, and kind of, if you look at this image, they're very lost in the moment. And there's a little tortoise here, so this is telling me like it's slow. The kissing is slow, the energy is slow. It's like very sensual. It's a very sensual feeling that you have. So maybe you or them connects somewhere with like Libra or Venetian Taurus like energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like what gets them excited is a very interesting interplay of change, because we have 3 different women here with like, it looks like different hair colors kind of. And so I feel like there's a surprise, there's a alluring erotic change that I feel like can happen, and what gets them really excited. We have this 4 of Swords. Interesting. So in this, I kind of have to block it, obviously, because I'll get in trouble. I've already been suspended once. I'm trying to be good. So this girl, she's very again, it's a very lost in the moment, blissful ecstasy feeling oozing off of you that they find incredibly sexy. There's a lot of like sucking on fingers and pushing back her hair, like seeing her face, like him admiring her. She's kind of worshiping him in a way. It's very sexy and very cute, and it's also very like locked in, like the focus is there. Her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed here. So there's a lot of feeling that is here. It's a lot of well, his eyes are like open and staring. So I would say the person that you're asking, you know, about is kind of like a mix between being super visual, like being extremely visually turned on by you, but also they kind of like immerse themselves with you, because in this image we both have, you know, 2 people with their eyes closed. And so with the 5 of Wands, there's like a certain amount of like passion or anger in the way you guys fuck, or in the way you like look, or the what you bring out of them, like, and I almost feel like you could make them nervous, kind of. Let's go deeper. We have the 2 of Swords in reversal. We have strength, like they that is extreme desire. That is a very high need to want to fuck, like like I don't know, I'm just saying it how it is. So okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so what gets them excited about you? Okay, so we have indecision, we have delays, we have lies being exposed. So what I think is happening here is there could be an element of games, or like, why is there delays? Why is there indecision? Why is it giving almost Gemini, like flirtatious feeling? They're feeling like very, I think with the Strength card, when this connects to sexuality, like to me, it's kind of like interesting because it's such a good card, because it's like this inner strength and courage of like authenticity and being compassionate and like feeling like that fucking fire like in your heart and like in your body, like in your stomach, like it's very intense, you know? And so I feel like you feel like an extreme intensity within them, pulsing in them. It's also very loving though, because the Strength card has Leo shining through, and Leo wants to give their sun, they want to give their love, they want to give their kisses, they want to shower people with this admiration and kind of like adore you. And so I feel like you could do this as well. You could adore them like sexually, and that's something that they could really love. I feel like they love your eyes so much, and I'm going to pull like some different little cards for you. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles. I really love this card because it is like everything is good, like everything is stable, like everything is fine, everything's making sense. It's more than fine, it's fucking amazing. And it is like the lottery of life, like the jackpot of life, because there's family, there's dogs. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. We have financial abundance, so there's no worrying here. And we have interconnection of like social like love. And it feels like what gets them excited is like when this is pertaining to you, it feels like I hit the fucking lottery type of feeling. And like with your physical body, like it's very earthy. This is the earth energy that's coming out. It's very sensual, it's sexy, it's real, it's authentic. Even if you have any form of plastic surgery, I think it's done nicely. I think it's done very pretty. I think you look expensive. This is a very expensive card. So I mean, it is like trust fund energy. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a card where we work really, really hard and we're patient for what could come to fruition. And so I feel like what gets them excited about you is like, when we relate that with sexuality, what is that telling us? It's telling us you're not afraid to work hard or go slower or kiss longer or intertwine in the moments, or like, what I'm seeing is like multiple orgasms or lots of kisses or lots of deep connection where like everyone is like very satisfied, like everyone is very well taken care of physically. Let's get some astrology. Woo! Okay. Okay, so guys, we have, oh, that's weird. We have 7, 7 and 10, 10. It's mirroring each other. I feel like you guys actually kind of know this, and I feel like you may actually see synchronicities in life, like, or synchronicities in music or synchronicities in dreams. Okay, so then we have Jupiter. So this is very bright, very happy. Like, you want to fuck again. Like, I'm just saying, like, Jupiter energy, like, can really do it like that. We have Aquarius and we have Capricorn. There's a lot of different energy coming through. So we have a Libra, Cap, Sag, Aquarius, and Cap again. And so what I'm seeing here with the 7th house, this is like the 7th house of marriage and relationships and partnerships and beauty and aesthetics, and it's making like a 7th house sun has the ability to transform and to beautify like the world. It's an incredible place, I feel like, for the sun to be in the chart. And I feel like you ooze this, you radiate this, like it's very sexy. Like when this is pertaining to you and what gets them excited about you, it's the physical body, it's the way you wear your jewelry, the way you wear your hair, the way you dress with your clothing, the way you're harmonious almost in the way you fuck or the way you talk or the way you think. Because it is it's air, right? So it's a lot of thinking. And so with the 10th house, this is our career, it's our status, it's what we're showing to the world, and it is something worth fucking showing. And so I feel like with you, oh my goodness, it's like your beauty, like your 7th house Libra Venetian energy is meant to be seen in the world. And it's not just about physical beauty. Like Libra, you look inside and you look in their heart, and it's beautiful on the inside because it's balanced and it really wants harmony and truth and love and happiness for people. And so this is also quite kinky. 10, Mars is exalted in Capricorn, and this is kind of like, what is it? Is it I use, or I know that Taurus is like, I don't know, there's a certain element of like dominance and owning and being at the top, because the 10th house is that top energy. And then we have Jupiter. Jupiter is joyful, it's happy, it's learning, it's so curious about the world. It will, like, Jupiter energy will fucking make you laugh. Like, it will make you happy. And so I feel like what makes them excited about you is that I feel like Oh my goodness, it's also just being with you. I think it's just the experience of being with you. I think it's the communication before you guys fuck or before you connect or just simply even being around you. Jupiter will bless your chart. Like, it will bless your life. And so I feel like this person's very blessed by you. And we're seeing that here a lot with this, you know, 10 of Pentacles, like earthy energy. Did I kind of skip over this? Sorry, Four of Pentacles. Sometimes I get very like lost into what I'm talking about. I just get kind of one with it. But with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, we're letting go of people, possessions. I'm gonna say with the Four of Pentacles upright, it's like I own you, I have you, I fucking possess you, right? Like Four of Pentacles. But it's in reversal. So it's almost an interesting dynamic with Capricorn being like so controlling, right? And just wanting to be that number one, like Aries and Cap, like that's number one energy. And but it's like, I think it's almost scary for them because when they feel this and it's that intense and exotic and fantasy feeling, you can't hold on to it too tight, right? And so I think they know this. I think that you have a certain hold into their soul. With Aquarius is unique, different, smart, interesting, fucking genius, like 20 steps ahead of everybody else. Really funny. Oh my gosh. Like a rising Aquarius will make you fucking laugh because they're genius in the way they like approach things. And I'm like, how did you come up with that? So when that's pertaining to sex, I think the sex could be like kinky, weird, different, quick. I think it could be just like sexy because it's not like everything else. And with Capricorn again, so there's like a lot of daddy. It's very daddy. Fourth house, Cancer, mother. 10th house, father, daddy. So there's a very like daddy feeling here. It's very, very sexy, but it's also though a lot of control, a little bit with this being right in the middle, but at the same time there's more like there's so much more positive things happening in this reading. So, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you. Oh, actually, well, hold on. Hold on, guys. I want to give you some of these. Okay, so we have S, we have N, we have pound, we have 8. So this could be like a birthday 8 or a month 8 or Scorpio, okay? So, and then we have 6, same thing. That could be Virgos. 2, we have O, we have C, we have G, we have 5, we have 4. Sorry if I'm a little bit slow. It's kind of hard to. We have 2, we have 5, we have 3, we have W or M. I guess we'll just kind of whatever we want. We have 4, we have R, we have 1, we have K. I mean, sorry, we have X. I thought it was a K for a second. And we have X again. And we have Q. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope it connected. I hope it resonated. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hey, beautifuls. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so guys, I hope you just get super relaxed and comfortable. I'm like 3 coffees deep, so like, let's go. Okay, so group number 2, what gets them so excited about you? So we have free will, very independent, free-spirited. Fuck yes, I love this. Okay, and 23, definitely that 23 number coming together with 5, very adventurous number, very exciting number, a life full of just living and traveling and experiencing, like very sexy to see someone so happy and interesting. And then we have red. So we have like this red color. She's determined, she's sexy. This is kind of giving Aries, Leo, Sag. You or them somewhere. There's some fire coming through. It doesn't have to be in your big 3. It could just also be like somewhere in the chart, right? So what gets them excited about you? I don't know if you guys have ever seen certain people that you meet throughout your life, and these people are doing them like so fucking hard, like they're so into like their purpose or what they love or their passion or their creativity, or like them being like lost in like a moment or a conversation, and it's just pure authentic self-expression. And it's like a lot of people want to like, I don't know if it's like they want to tame that, or if they want to be that, or if they want to fuck that, like. And I don't know if you guys ever, I'm a little bit older, guys, I'm 27, so I remember like watching like Jay Alvarez back in the day, and he had girls just tripping on him. He was so free, he was such a free spirit, and so many girls just adored him because he was just fucking him. He was like bungee jumping, he was crazy, he was like doing drugs, he was like just fucking living, and he was really hypnotic actually to all the women around him because they could not control this person. And so I feel like what gets them excited about you is there's like a lust, there's an adventure, there's a curiosity, there's a very sexy, free feeling by being around you, by being with you. There is curiosity in your eyes, there's determination, and there's a look that you're very hard to get. Let's go deeper. We have the King of Pentacles, very teasy feeling. Let's see here. We have the Five of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles, earthy energy coming through. We have the Knave of Swords, kind of just admiring your body, so sexy, so pretty. We have the Chariot. Okay, so and look at that, we have the Two of Swords on the bottom. It's very cute, it's very romantic. He wants to give her something, offer her something. There's a lot of teasing here. She's like teasing him with her feet, and it's really cute, and she's kind of teasing him here too. There's something about you being like such a tease, like you being really hard to get, you being really interesting, you being very, very different, very unique from other people, and it's something that they crave and that they're very like lustful for as well. So with the King of Pentacles, I absolutely love that card so much. I love when it comes out upright. It's such a positive message. So with the King of Pentacles, it's very like stable. Like let's say we're texting the King of Pentacles and he's like, hey, I will be there at 10, I'm gonna come pick you up. You're like, okay, I just know I can trust him, like I know he's gonna be there, like he's so stable and it feels nice. And so with this, I feel like you do something very interesting to this person. Like let's say you're kind of free and like they're free as well, you make them more grounded because like how deeply they want you and need you. Because if you look at all the images here, the men, because like, sorry guys, it's just typically my analytics are almost like 99% women, so I really like most of the time, you know, talk to women. My bad. So please just take what connects with you. But if you're here like looking at these images, he's always looking at her, and what's kind of interesting is she's not looking at him in any of these images. Well, this one, but her eyes are closed. So looking down and teasing him, closing her eyes, looking away, like closing her eyes, arching her back, like and like let's say this person, like they're free-spirited, right? You make them more grounded. Let's say like they're already grounded as is, you make them even more grounded because they really want to like capture you, take you. This is very princess-like, right? Like they want to protect you actually, and it makes them exciting, like having like this challenge, like having this fire. There could be some fun communication here as well because we have swords. So we have this Five of Pentacles, so it's very romantic. We have this little like violin, So music may be a big focus. Maybe you like music, they like music. There's a lot of music being listened to. We have a lot of flowers around here, and it's a really pretty day. Oh my goodness, like the way they're holding each other, like they're holding each other like they haven't seen each other, or that they're gonna be separated, or they're just holding each other like they really fucking need it. It's like this old school, like Romeo and Juliet or something type feeling. It's so cute. Um, so the person, like what gets them so excited? Well, let's kind of talk about a little bit about your body and kind of that that energy. I really feel like they're very much drawn to your legs. So if you look at all of the images here, they're a big focus of them is your legs, and it's actually kind of like this side profile of you, like you enjoying yourself, like sensual energy, you being like immersed in the moment. I think it's very like hot, very excited. I think that they're really like mesmerized, like by your legs, by like kind of like pretty like feet, or like pretty arch, confidence in the body, like very sexy in the body, regardless if it's like, you know, perfect or societal standards, like what the fuck ever. Like you're so sexy, like however you are, you're fucking perfect as you are. And they're thirsty for that, they crave that, and there's something about you having a sexual confidence that I think they find very sexy. And so there's probably a lot of like being very authentic, right? Because when you're independent and you're free spirited type of energy like this, you don't really give a fuck. You're like, this is really who I am, and that's fucking magnetic. Like to me, I think this is so sexy. I'm really loving this reading. So we have the Chariot, definitely like the same kind of energy. What is this? Is that like type thing? What are those called? Um, there's a level of kink, a little bit of kinkiness here, definitely. Let's go ahead, and what I want to do is go deeper. So we have the Star, but it's in reverse. And then we have the Two of Cups. Why would that happen? We have the Queen of Cups. Whoa, we have a lot of water. There's a lot of deep feelings. Super wet. Sorry, couldn't not say that. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in reversal. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is kind of interesting. We have over here, we have a reversal of a major arcana, but at the end we have a upright major arcana. That says maybe. There's a teasing feeling, a feeling of like something's not predictable. I feel like, why is it maybe? Why is it reversed here, upright here, but deep fucking feelings in the middle? So with the Two of Cups, this is a deep connection. This is unity. This is oneness. This is deep fucking conversations. This is a feeling of feeling equal to each other, but different, right? Like one person they don't both have to be like a certain way. Like they're them, and they balance each other in their perfect unity. And so, and they see eye to eye, and there's a lot of clarity, and there's a lot of truth, and there's a lot of deep connection. So we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is such a mama. Like she's so nice, she's so loving, she's so sweet, she cares so deeply about those around her. She's so nurturing. So actually, what makes them excited about you is there's a way that you like the way you fuck, like it's almost nurturing in some ways, it's loving in some ways. There's I would say there's different dynamics to your sexual energy because there's a lot going on, but I feel like what makes them so excited about you, Two of Cups, this is like deep, intimate, like eye contact. This is a lot of like a number 8, like an infinity sign. It's very interconnected to each other. And with the Queen of Cups, it's kind of like, I really want to take care of you, like, you know, fully. Like I think a lot of us can connect with this because it's like, whether it's your child or someone you love, or it's a project or a creation that you love. It's like the Queen of Cups, she'll put everything that she has into it, her whole heart, everything. You can have everything. And so there's this certain feeling that I feel like you do that to them. The Queen of Cups too, for me, like whenever I get Cups energy, I'm like, okay, like the eyes are gorgeous, the eyes are pretty, like the eyes stand out, whether they are brown, green, blue, gray, whatever your eyes like, whatever the eye color is. I don't know if that's so much a focus, but what I think it is the feeling of depth within your eyes. And so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's really good. It's in reverse. So, oh my goodness. So the Ten of Swords upright, we are like, fuck, like my life sucks ass. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm so fucked like right now. And it's like so dramatic because it's like we could have just had one sword, but like fuck it, let's put 10 in there. So I would say, but it's good because it's in reverse. I feel like, oh, that's interesting. I feel like this person has been through some shit, dude. Like I feel like they've really went through some really like deep experiences. I feel like they've had a lot of fear. Like this could be like fear within like intimacy. Maybe this is like almost fear, like we have such a nurturing energy, like a motherly energy by a card that's fearful. There could have been, oh man, I don't mean to go this way with the reading, but it's just going that way. You just bring out a lot of deep feelings with them because you're complex, because even though there's like this free spirit, this sexy, magnetic, princess-like energy that this person wants to capture and be with at the same time, it's also kind of like you hold like the key to their heart, and in that it can be scary, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, this is really amazing. It's like, ooh, I love this so much. So to me, like what I feel like that card speaks to me, it's almost like we're out here living life, right? And we're just going through freaking shit, you know, life. We have to be all serious. And there's certain moments in your life where you really feel like, whoa, like this is fucking divine. Like, do you see like how the moon looks? Like, do you see the way the stars are like speaking to us? Like, do you see how we ran into this person at the right place at the right time? Like, why is this happening? Like do you not see like guys, like we're more like that's how I feel, because it's like it's destiny, it's fate, it's soulmates, it's karma. It is such a big deal. And so when this is pertaining to what gets them excited about you, whoa, that's really interesting. It's almost like when you fuck or when you connect, it is that moment. It's a soulmate bond moment where it is profound. And we have Jupiter, so it's like enlightening, right? Like if we're like, whoa, like it's like I'm kind of going to like different places of awareness that I haven't really been before. So let's get some astrology. Okay, guys. So we have the 7th house of love, marriage, partnerships, beauty, aesthetics. We have the 9th house of Sag, traveling, learning, growing, the guru, laughing. Woo! We have Neptune, dreamy, loving, compassionate, soft, sparkly feeling. We have Gemini, and we have Libra. We have Libra. Okay, so with the 7th house, what gets them excited about you? They're your aesthetic, guys. Like they like the way you dress. They like your style. They like the way you do your makeup. They like your hair. They like the way you decorate. They like your appearance on like social media or like a social platform. They could think that's really pretty. 7th house is a beautiful house of creation. So anything that you do in a creative endeavors, singing, dancing, acting, painting, music possibly because it's air, which could be communicating poetry or anything to do with anything like that. Or you simply are the poetry that they think is so pretty. We have the ninth house of Sagittarius. So this is interesting because when it's pertaining to what gets them excited about you, there could be almost like a sapiosexual connection because Sagittarius is the philosopher and they're going to teach you all sorts of things. And so I feel like the mental connection is very sexy. There could be a lot of dirty talk as well because we have okay, so you have Neptune, like dreamy fantasy. I could take you to places you've never fucking been before. This is the 12th house. It's where we want to go to escape. It's a deep eye contact, the land of fantasy. This is where Hogwarts is. This is where Star Wars is. This is where Twilight is. This is where our, like, you know, those deep rooted, it's kind of like it's a rainy day and you have twinkly lights in your room and you have like books and you have, you know, it's like green outside and it could possibly be getting like darker and you're kind of just immersed into this moment of beauty and it's very serene. And you give that effect sexually, so that's really interesting because you hit them so many different ways sexually that it's really cool. It's like they like this book of you, like I want to open the page, I want to discover more, I want more of this. And we have Gemini, so Gemini is like, I'll tell you this, I'll tell you that, I could turn you on, I know exactly what you want to hear. Gemini is so cute and witty and sexy and smart. Mercury is in its home in Gemini. It is just on point. It is on top of it. And it also can be very like satisfying, like pertaining to sexuality because the mind is like a very actually like erotic place because especially I think for women, but men too. But women, like a lot of women like to read, right? They like to read the novels and they can be stimulated through words. And they have that like very curious look. Maybe for some of you guys, you wear glasses or you just have something kind of like sexy in that way about you. And then we have Libra again. So this is Venetian. It's harmonious. It's pretty. It's balanced. It's looking for beauty in the world, beauty within themselves, and, you know, beautifying things around them. And so I feel like they really like your like face shape. They like your eyes. They like your hair. They like the way your hair falls like on your body. They like your fingers. There could be a lot of like fingering, sucking on the fingers, being turned on by the fingers, mentally, you know, type curious. I don't know. I'm just kind of like spitting some random things. And then we have oh, maybe they just like want you to fucking like, maybe there's a lot of spit involved, maybe because Neptune, water, 12th house, so that it could be quite wet, watery, dreamy. And I'm getting lost in your reading, so let's get some of these. Okay, so we have R, we have Y, we have M, we have M, lots of moaning. Your moans are very sexy. We have K. K. Is there anger here? Are they mad? Are you guys talking to each other? We have 5. We have V. We have a heart. We have 8. We have Z. We have T. We have Y. We have D, we have E. Why do they feel confused by the connection, or you do? We have Q. I feel like there's a lot of questions here. And I feel like they dream about you. We have J. Why did JK? Like, there might be an element of game sometimes. We have U. We have C. And we have B. All of a sudden, I started feeling like, too, like, I feel like they really see you as someone who's like going to succeed or something unique, something different. This is going to sound very weird, but I feel like they look at you like you have the potential to make a lot of money. Because a certain person that I know just popped into my mind. and this person's very random. I'm actually related to this person, so I don't know why they came through. But yes, and you know, it's just random. I gotta pick up when I feel it, I'm gonna say it. So this is what I got for you guys. I hope it connected. I hope it resonated. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get really relaxed and comfortable as we dive into your reading. So we have call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. Okay, so what gets them excited about you? With this, it's a need. It's like, I don't want you, like I need you. Like I need to fuck you. Like that's how it feels. It's very deep, it's very profound. It's weird. Like I know she's not, I don't think she's underwater, but to me it feels like she's underwater. She might be. Maybe you or them, there's like a water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe there's like a lot of 8th or 12th house energy coming through. There's a lot of depth in this connection. There's a lot of intensity. There's actually like admitting your needs. So I feel like what gets them excited about you is I feel like you guys could go into different depths that maybe other people can't, or they won't, or they haven't. And so there's a need to actually express, and we have call for help. So this could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy coming through, like a deep need to communicate and to talk. This could also be, you know, indicating like sexting and like texting, like phone sex, like sexy pictures. It's a lot of like, you know, mental stimulation here. I'm also feeling like it's very watery. Like I feel like what gets them so excited about you, like, jeez, my cards kind of just fell everywhere. Is I feel like there's, oh, the wind is like blowing like crazy. There's, I'm gonna say like a feeling of like oneness, or a feeling that probably hasn't really been, you know, common. I don't think this is a very common feeling. I don't really think that maybe this person has been aware of like this certain feeling that can happen. And so it just feels like for some reason this person needs so badly to be needed by you. Like it's like they're waiting for that text, they're waiting for that message, they're waiting for the connection. Even if like, let's say you guys even like live together, it just feels like, yeah, it's like this overpouring of water. Ace of Cups. Pregnancy. We have a Knight of Swords in reversal. Hold on, we got a lot of cards coming through. I just found one. And the Tower in reversal. This is a very complex read, actually. They're what gets them excited about you. Don't get me wrong, like they really want you, they really want to fuck you, but at the same time, I feel like their emotions are so strong that sometimes like their emotions can like mess with their sexual energy or their sexual drive. And it's almost kind of like with this Seven of Wands, I think that you really cause like deep, vulnerable feelings within them, and it's very intense for them, and it can be scary. We have Ace of Cups, so we're overflowing with feelings and emotions, and this is very wet. Like this is wet sex. This is very wet. This is very deep. This is like you want to like kiss, or like do you want to like really kiss? Like you guys are like really kissing, like you're really making out, like a lot of kissing on the neck, like the body is wet, like the body is real, like the connection is real, the bond is real. And that can scare people. We have the Knight of Swords in reversal. So it's like missed opportunities, like out of your depth, out of control. It could definitely feel like the thinking is out of control, like the imagination can get out of control. The like the thoughts, they're all jumbled, like it's intense, like it's confusing. We had the Tower in reverse, like maybe some shit went down between you guys. But it is in reverse, which is good, because I think that maybe like the hardest times are over. But the Tower also, though, is like so like extreme, like so deep, like it really like will awaken things. It will shock you with the fucking truth. And like maybe the truth hurts, but at the same time, like, do we want to live in delusion, or do we want something real? And so I think by being with you, by being in this connection, it's very eye-opening, it's very bonding. Like, let's say you guys have even been together for a while, like years or something like that, or you just met. It's going to depend, because Ace of Cups is a new beginning card, so it's going to depend on each one of you guys. But it doesn't really matter, because I don't think this connection is boring. So even if you guys have been together for a while, I don't think it really matters. So we have the Empress here. So interesting, like I don't know why like pregnancy cards are coming out. Like there could be an element here of like maybe one of you guys have kids, or you guys have kids together, or they could just be feeling like this person wants to come inside you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. He looks like he wants to give her something. He wants to be there for her, but she's kind of looking away, and she's kind of not paying attention to him. When that pertains to like what gets him excited, this person excited, I feel like you're very admired by many people, actually. The Empress is all of the queens combined, which means that your type of personality and who you are and your looks are something that maybe are really unique and really different, and it can affect all different types of people. Like maybe you pull in like different people from different religions or social, statuses, or money or whatever, right? I feel like you bring a lot of different people in, and there is a little bit of like jealousy or tension or anxiety. This person I really feel like wants to get you pregnant. Oh my gosh, we have this Three of Cups. So what gets them so excited about you? This is like really sexy and really cute and really lost in the moment, and that's a lot of kissing and moaning, and it's a Cups card, so it's very wet and it's authentic and real. And I can't show you her because I'll get in trouble. I'm like, fuck. I already got in trouble once. But it's like you're sexy, like you're very, very sexy to them. We have the energy of strength, so that really strengthens this whole entire reading. And I feel like what gets them excited about you is like if you ever show that like you really want them, you really want to kiss them, you really want to fuck them, you really want to be close with them, I feel like that's something that really turns them on, to feel like your strength, to feel this. It's very like exotic, kind of like you almost have like a very exotic, like sexy look about you that really turns them on. So let's go ahead and let's do they have a lot of feelings, this person. They're like super fucking in their feelings right now. Oh my goodness, they want to talk to you. Third house, Gemini, communication, short distance travel, mental stimulation. We have the sixth house of Virgo, detail oriented, Mercury exalted in Virgo, Mercury dignified in Gemini. Like, there's a huge need to want to talk to you. And I feel like they're turned on, like, what gets them so excited about you. This is very, like, mentally, like, stimulating. Like, you're psychologically turning them on. Like, that's a real thing. And I feel like your words are sexy. The conversations are sexy. The mental connection is really fucking sexy. The depth there that you could go into is very, very good. And we have Venus. So this person absolutely loves and admires like your eyes, the way you dress, the way you act, your harmonious nature, your really good personality, like your actual beauty. They admire your beauty. So fucking pretty, guys. Like, so precious too with Venus energy. We have Cancer. So Cancer is the mother again. Oh, that's interesting. The moon dignified in Cancer, the moon exalted in Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of energy here for some reason of like motherhood or parents or having kids or pregnancy. That's definitely going to relate with some people because it's just such a huge thing that's coming through. Or maybe just wanting that in the future. I feel like it's kind of interesting that we have it like a dignified, like, it's really trying to talk about like souls that are very strong. So I feel like you guys mirror each other. I feel like you're both capable of fucking amazing things, of great things, and I feel like you guys mirror these things to each other. I feel like there's something to do with like the phone or texting or wanting to talk to each other because there's like a deep need. And I feel like what they want to communicate is like we have all this energy of communication, of talking, a mental connection. We have these feelings, you know, over here that are like deep, like sensuality, like love, like I want to connect with you. I want to hold you, I want to be close with you. So I feel like they really want to communicate these things. And if you ever like show your heart or you show your feelings, I feel like that's something that they really like. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more on what gets them so excited about you. We have I, we have P, we have E. Okay. We have 5, we have F, we have O, we have 7, we have K, we have G, we have V, we have I heart, we have love. I think they love you, and you probably know this. We have T, they get you, and you get them, I think. We have B, we have H, we have 2, we have heart, another heart. We have a lot of hearts here. There's a lot of love here. We have D, we have V again, we have Y, we have the number 8, and we have the number 1. So I hope that connected with you. I hope it resonated. If it did, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead and get really relaxed and comfortable as we dive into it. So, guys, let's hey, I feel like there's a lot of interesting shit in this reading. So there's no filter, there's gonna be cussing. I'm going into really a lot of detail because I'm really in the mood to just say whatever comes to my mind and in the cards. So I hope you guys are ready for it. It's gonna be fun. So we have the energy of thirst. So craving, compulsion, obsession. You know what this makes me feel? I need you, I want you, I want to fuck you, I need it's a primal passion feeling of 8th house scorpionic, Venus, Pluto, vampire, Twilight. It doesn't really matter if your guys' skin color is different. It doesn't matter if you're from religious backgrounds, like different ones. It doesn't matter if you have different political views. It doesn't matter if there's anything that would block you guys from like connecting from each other. Like even if there is differences, even if there is like things that are odd or strange or anything like that, there's like this unspoken like bond and intensity. Oh, this may be like a forbidden feeling. I don't know this for sure, but it's almost making me feel like I don't really like saying this, but it's almost like someone's in a relationship with or like someone's like far away, or someone's like going through like there's a complex, like very sexy Romeo and Juliet, like hypnotic feeling coming off of this feeling. So let's go and yeah, let's see. Okay, let's get into the sexy cards. Thirst too. This is like making me feel like this is a lot of neck kissing. This is like hickeys. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, there's some shit going on. I can feel it. Yes, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Lovers. When I first learned tarot when I was 17 and I would get the Lovers card, I'd be like, holy fuck, I got the Lovers card. Oh man. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Can I get one more card? Okay, why do so many cards want to come out? For some of you guys, they're like, if you see this, we have two different women here, and we see her looking into a mirror with the guy probably she loves or the girl she loves, like kissing someone else. And so for some of you guys, this could straight up indicate like a third party situation. For other people, this could be indicating, you know, this could be like a distance, or this could be different times in your life. This could be different backgrounds, different financial, different everything, different lives, different people, but the hypnotic trance is fucking beautiful. And so even if it feels like we can't be together, or we shouldn't be together, like it doesn't really matter, because of how deeply and how thirsty and how badly they want you and they want to fuck you. And so we have the Seven of Swords. So this is manipulation, this is lying, this is deceit, this is fucking confusion, and so good at it. Not good. But that's okay, because I feel like this is going to be different, because more than anything, it's like what gets them excited about you. What could excite them is the difficulty. What could excite them is that you could be hard to get. What could excite them is also this, with the Seven of Swords, oh my goodness, like the Seven of Swords could probably sell anyone anything, because they're witty, they're clever. It's like they would know exactly what to say. And so I feel like there's like a sexual, like mental connection here with the Seven of Swords. I feel like why they want you so much is like, I feel like there's like a lot of foreplay. I feel like there's like a lot of like, you know, using fingers, hands, sucking on the fingers, a lot of sensuality, like slapping, choking, anything to do with like, I'm saying this lightly. I'm just saying that if you chose this pile, it's a little bit more intense than the other piles. So with the Eight of Wands, he's like in love with her breasts. So that is going to connect with some of you guys, like kissing on the breasts, like teasing with breasts, all sorts of things. It's fire, so we definitely could be connecting to some fire signs or some scorpionic energy. We have the Lovers. This is very soulmate feeling. It's very divine. It feels very meant to be. It feels right, like right place, right time. Like this is where I want to be. The eye contact is insane. The eye contact is so good. It's so sexy. They love your eyes. I think it's very magnetic. It's very pretty. And with the Six of Cups, it's very nostalgic. So this is interesting. So for some of you guys, I feel like you've known each other for a long time, or even if you just met each other, it kind of feels like you fit in their idea of like what love should be, or what fucking should be, or what connection should be. Let's see. So tell us more. So we have the energy of the Six of Swords. So we're able to move on to calmer waters. It's a better time. Letting go of more, like, you know, the negative. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, which is an anxious, depressed feeling. We have the Hierophant, or however you say it, a very traditional marriage connection type feeling. And then we have the Four of Cups. For some of you guys, I feel like there's like some games here. I feel like for some there's not always like the most clarity, kind of. With the Six of Swords, it feels like for some there could be like a distant problem, right? Because this is like a journey and it's traveling and we're going overseas. So that may connect with some people. But they want calm. They don't want to be anxious. They don't want to be depressed. They don't want to feel this intense. I'm sorry, guys. This reading is really intense. But they really like you. I feel like they feel like... Hold on. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to, like, feel what this is trying to say. It feels like there's this person, your person, they see you as someone that is really worthy of something beautiful. They see you as someone that's really worthy of a life full of like love and happiness. And in many ways, I feel like they want to invest into that. I feel like they, what gets them so excited is, I feel like for them to actually like connect and to want to bond that deeply and like that sexually, is that they have to know that there's a sense of like security, even though I feel like there maybe hasn't been always the clearest forms of communication, or there hasn't been the most easiest way of relating, even though actually I feel like the relating and the communication and the connection like flows, and that makes sense. But there's a lot of complexity. This person is very complex that we're picking up on. We have the Four of Cups. So this is a regret, refused. We're pushing people away. Nostalgia, like very nostalgic, like very much in their feelings, very dreamlike, fantasy-like. I feel like they want to feel like how much you need them, like how much you want them, like how much you want to bond with them. They do have a certain amount of pain for some reason, though. Astrology is going to tell us more. Okay, so we have the second house of Taurus. We have the seventh house of Libra. We have the North Node. We have Virgo, and we have Leo. Okay, so for the second house of Taurus, this is our legacy. This is what we like have and what we own and what we have built, and it's our sense of self-worth. So this is also like kissing, right? This is like deep kisses. This is like your tongue on their tongue. This is like your tongue on their neck and like kissing on you, kissing on them and sucking on their everything. So it's very sexy. It's very sensual though. And it's also like, you know, maybe wanting to bond over food or like bond over music, because these are the senses. So it's everything. It's actually, I don't know if people really know this, but it's like Taurus can make things into a whole experience. And so I feel like they want you so deeply and so badly because it's like you kind of, satisfy that certain thing that they're looking for. We have this, and there, you also satisfy a lot. Like, this is gonna sound kind of shallow, and I'm sorry, but with just your physical, like, looks, like your actual body, like the curves in your body, like how your hair falls, like your eyes, like your cheekbones, like your nose, like all of you, like even if you feel like you don't feel the most beautiful or you don't feel the most perfect, like no guys, like you are fucking beautiful as you are. And we have and it's like too with the seventh house, like it is communication, like because it is a communicative energy of Libra, which is the air signs. All like if you have any air sign family, they really like to talk a lot. So with the North Node, this is interesting because in Vedic astrology, it's like, I'm so thirsty for this. Like, I need this. Like, it's ruled by Rahu. It's obsession. It is like, no one will fuck with like where I'm going. And and I feel like they feel that way towards you. Like, no one will fuck with this person. Like, I want her. I want him. Like, it's a little intense. And so we have Virgo. So this is very detail oriented. This is calculated. They're thinking, analyzing of what they could say, how they could say it. It's very perfect looking as well. I feel like what gets them excited about you is there's still like a level of like perfection or details, or like you could have perfect makeup or perfect nails or perfect hair, or there's a certain element of perfection that you have, even if you're not trying. It's just something is very perfect. And so we have Leo. So Leo is so fun, it's happy, it's like, Leo, like, you're so cute. I love Leos. They're so precious. They just literally want to come in and make people happy. And Leos are very, very sexy. They give so fucking much. And so I feel like you could be quite the giver, I would say, because Virgo is acts of service and Leo is kind of like, I have this, I'm the sun. Like, I can literally make your skin feel amazing when I'm on it. And so, yeah. So let's see. Okay, guys. W Y A. Where are you at? We have H. We have I love. We have 3. So we have Gemini energy coming through. We have P. We have 6. Interesting. So we have the 3rd house of Gemini, 6th house of Virgo. That's big on communication and talking. We have Q. We have V. We have A. We have I heart. We have 4. We have Q. We have Z. We have Z, like dreaming about you. And we have pound. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope it connected. I hope it resonated. I'm so grateful that you're here on my channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.